because I haven't made a movie in a while, a video for our YouTube channel, been a little busy with life. So Josh is doing science in school right now at homeschooling, and one of the parts of that science class is space and our solar system. So he had to learn about the planets and the orbits and stuff like that. And so I went online, and I shouldn't have been surprised because looking for a plan to build something to make understand how orbits work a little easier. My friend Jason Allerman over at jkbrickworks.com made this. He had plans online. So I downloaded the plans, PDF file, for free. Thanks, Jason. And I built it. I had to make a few modifications because I didn't have some of the parts that he had, newer Technic parts that I don't have. So I made this, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. His gearing is pretty close to what you need. So for every hand crank, the Earth spins once. So that's every hand crank is 1 day. And the moon, I believe, orbits the Earth every 28 days. I think the way it's configured here, it does it every 24 or 25. And it goes around the sun about 370 cranks. Well, it's supposed to be 365, but because of the gearing. I found this to be a very elegant build. I changed it up a little bit, forgetting the colors. As I say, I had to, there's a new Technic turntable that I do have one. I just couldn't find it, so I used this old differential to do the same thing. So I had to adjust the height of all the planets and the moon and the sun. But in the end, I also wanted the entire base to be black except for the gears. So I tried to do that. And other than that, as you can see, it's just a wonderful little build. It's fun to watch. You get the idea of how the moon goes around our Earth and how the Earth goes around our sun. And he's even got the rotation of the sun. As you can see, the sun is spinning. It's not just a one-to-one relationship. It spins itself. So Jason worked all that out with the gearing, and the gear train is pretty elegant. There's not much there. There's these two rows in the main body, which does most of the heavy lifting. And then inside this guy, you won't be able to see it too well, but he takes a drive chain off this in the center here. So it comes up through the turntable and it goes and runs the planet, so Earth. And what I really like is that through all this gearing that he set up, that one crank here at the bottom equals one rotation of the Earth up there. And this course is going through multiple gear trains to get there. And then when it's doing that, when the Earth turns once, it has this offshoot feed to go over to this worm gear to turn the moon. So, so all that to do this, and then you can show the orbit. What I might do is I might take some of my trans yellow and I might build a trans yellow sun and put a light inside so you can see eclipses, which is, I think it's kind of neat, because even with this light that I have shining on here, you can see the I thought you can see the shadow of the moon going across the Earth, which is kind of neat. So I like that right there. It's kind of a little bright, but you can see the shadow of the moon going across the Earth from the light that I have going on here. Anyway, thanks Jason for the plans. Thank you for making them free. This was utterly fantastic, and I was very impressed with the build, and it was, I found to be very easily modified. It's got a cute base that he made in the instructions. Not too much except for the color change there. And in the end, it really does help to show how the orbits actually work. It's simplistic enough to build with parts that you have on hand, easily modified. As I say, this is old Technic parts. This is an old differential from the older Technic sets. Not too many gears. He did say on his plans that he used the larger Technic big turntable. I used the only ones I had, which is the I think 56 tooth versus 60, I don't know, the older ones. But in the end, fantastic build, and Josh likes it, we all like it, and we learned something. So there you go. Science, science and Lego, fantastic. I'll talk to you guys later.